So I interviewed some friends and some family, and I asked them what they thought about ethically produced cultured meat, and if they would try it. And here are some of the answers I got. Hi there.
Hello, I'm Adriana, and I'm a ballet teacher.
All right, and hey there, Gus.
Yes, my name is Gustavo. I'm a martial artist.
Would you eat it? Would you consider eating it?
Is it eating always or trying?
To try it, just to try it. Is it something you would consider?
I would consider.
I would try
definitely.
to.
You would
If
consider?
it's safe for our body, if it's everything okay.
Right. And it had a lot of protein, obviously. You know, it had
Lean protein?
lean protein.
Probably they would make like the right amount of everything.
Yeah, they would control it. You know, it would taste
Try
just
it.
like a steak.
Doesn't mean I would like buy always, but I would.
You would definitely give it a taste.
I would
Right.
totally give it a try.
Right,
Yes.
and you too?
Definitely try
Yeah.
and see.
Right. Elton, hello.
Hi, Aaron.
Here we go. You ready? Here's the question. Let's say, you know, you're hungry one day, okay, and you want a burger. I mean, you like burgers, right?
I like burgers.
Okay, all right. So you go to your favorite restaurant, and in this hypothetical future, maybe not too far down the road, you go to this restaurant, and on the menu, you have a choice of two burgers. You have one made from traditional slaughtered beef.
Yeah, I'm at the restaurant right now.
Yeah, you're at the
I'm at an
restaurant.
establishment. Okay.
You want a burger.
Okay.
You're looking at the menu.
Yeah.
On the menu, you've got, say you've got two burger choices.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got one burger made from regular beef that's been taken from a slaughtered cow. Just like we've been doing it for the past how many ever thousands of years.
No mention of the grade of the meat.
Well, yeah, I mean, just consider like
Standard.
no, it's grade A. It's healthy.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
it's just like you always get.
Okay.
You know, whatever kind of beef burger you
Yep.
get, medium rare or
Yeah.
whatever. But it's, you know, and the other burger is made from beef that has been grown or cultured like yogurt or beer. Okay. Without the need to raise and slaughter a cow. So the beef is actually, it's sort of the muscle tissue of the cow taken and grown in like a nutrient solution kind of thing.
Man-made.
Man-made.
Yep.
Right, but it's still beef.
Yep.
They both taste the same, right? The cultured beef has been proven safe.
Okay.
Let's just say this is in some future. They've done long-term testing. It's been proven safe. It tastes good. It actually meets your protein needs. It's good for you. Like it helps,
Okay.
you know, if you're craving protein, it
And
meets
it's
that.
known scientifically that, for example, how they create
Right.
beef through the culture is using
Right.
natural.
Yeah.
Natural as it can be.
The process
effectively.
is totally transparent
Yeah.
and the totally disclosed, so you know.
Okay, yeah, you know exactly how
you know exactly.
the beef is created.
Basically, you're there. You've got this choice between those two burgers. It's an ethical burger that has. You could call it ethical because
Yeah.
there's no slaughter involved. There's no environmental impact, or comparing to a regular, you know, beef burger. The environmental impact is almost minimal.
Yeah.
You know, because there's no methane from there's no feed. There's no need to cut down trees to.
You're not killing an animal.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you eat it? Would you try it?
Would I try it? I would
Yeah.
probably try it as long as the process is transparent.
Right.
Personally, I would probably read up on it to see what it is. I would think if it were a case where, let's say, in the process there's a lot of man-made chemicals involved to make the beef culture or whatnot, like the growing medium, for example.
Right.
If it turns out that, like, you know, let's say there are lots of chemicals involved to make that happen, I would probably tend to shy away from it. But if it were truly, you know, quite natural process, like it didn't seem like there was like tons of chemicals being used to generate. Let's say, you know how you make cheese, right?
Exactly.
Just
Right.
regular bacteria culture or whatnot. If it's something, I mean, I'm oversimplifying it big time, but for something similar along that, that's kind of an accepted way, then yeah,
Right.
I would try it out. And if it were cheaper and if I were okay with the process, yeah, I would be totally on board with that.
Cool. Okay. Well, cool. Anything else you want to add to that? No? Well, thank you very much for your answer.
Thank you, Aaron.
So, for the vanity reasons of it.
Yeah, I eat meat because it's delicious.
Because it
and
tastes good.
To me, it's nutritious.
Right.
And I don't feel like I can get that nutrition from beans or whatever
Exactly.
substitutes. But that doesn't mean that I am for killing animals for vanity purposes.
Right.
You know, although
There-
I do wear leather. You know, I don't wear fur coats or
Right.
whatever. So,
There's
yeah.
just no other way to get meat at this point. It's the only option we have. If you want to eat meat, it's got to be from slaughtered animals. So that's the
Yeah.
only. But if we had the other option, how would it affect the consumer market for meat? You know what I mean? If you could say, well, I could have a steak that didn't involve killing an animal, or I can have a real steak.
Yeah,
you know.
well, I would.
You know what I mean?
Very expensive.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Then the real
Especially
meat
in the
is
future,
The real meat.
the real meat will become real expensive. Yeah.
I'm here with my friend TK, and I'm going to ask him the question I've been asking everyone else. Would you consider eating it if it was proven safe, it tasted good, and it was actually good for you? Like it supplied you with enough protein where, it met your protein needs. Would you consider eating something like that?
Maybe I probably would like wait until like if I hear like maybe opinions like
Right.
people I know maybe who tried it. Maybe I'm not usually the one who usually tried those kind of things first.
Right.
Maybe if somebody said, "Oh yeah, I tried it," and it's like, then maybe I'll think about it. I'm not sure if I'd
Right.
be the first one to say, "Oh, it's brand new, I need to try it."
So you wouldn't be like on the cutting edge of
Probably not.
but you'd wait until it was proven
Exactly.
like something that was
Yeah.
worthy of trying.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you're open to it though.
Yeah, I mean,
You're open to it.
yeah.
Does the idea of it being ecologically very good for the earth compared to like raising traditional livestock, would that be a motivating factor in a
Definitely
way?
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the ethical aspect of it, where you wouldn't have to kill an animal?
That also.
Would that be
Yeah.
appealing to you? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Sure thing.
Would you eat it? Would you try it? Would you eat it? Would you consider trying it? Would you taste it? Would you eat it?
Depends like how apocalyptic the world is.
Right.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I think it could take off in developing worlds, like
Yeah, where they don't have a choice.
where they're like, oh shit, food, you
Right.
know? And like it could creep into the developed world
Right.
through like, say Chinese people love it, and then all of a sudden there's Chinese dishes with it, and everyone loves this one dish, it's a popular dish, so you try it, like, it's pretty freaking good. You could probably warm up to it that way.
All right. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the answer.
Good luck.
All right.
Um,
would you-
I would try it because I think I would be willing to try just about anything, especially in the food world. That's what I'm do. So it'd be silly to say I wouldn't try it. I would be a little weary. It just sounds kind of sketchy, and
Definitely.
I think that I feel like also we need to come up with just different alternatives. Like, why do we need to go into like this complete modified? I hear what you're saying. It's going to be healthy and everything, but it's not a natural product. It's a modified product. That
Absolutely.
means that's more everything. From the pollution it might take to create this. I don't know. So that's a whole other issue as well. Although I guess you're eliminating the pollution of the gas from the cows.
Right. I mean, that's a huge factor.
That's a huge factor. Exactly.
There's no
That's
waste.
absolutely true.
There's no methane. You're not.
There's no methane.
It's
That's
a
huge.
totally efficient method for getting meat because there's no waste product.
But at some point, it actually did at some point come from an actual animal. You were
Right.
using the cells in the muscle or whatever from the original animal.
Right.
I would be. I would absolutely try it, and I would need to do. I would just need more information. You
Right.
know, like.
Like say the safety
think
of it.
The safety of it. Think of
Right.
I mean, I'm living proof that I don't know why I had a situation occur for me, and shit that the FDA said was safe 20 years ago is clearly not, and they're changing their ways. So that's where I would be really weary about it. Like, if you told me you had done 50 years of studying already on this, sure, not a problem. But until then, that makes me very wary of it.
Right. So if there was long-term health studies,
Absolutely.
and they were proven to be safe,
Yes.
you'd consider it more.
I would consider it, absolutely.
You feel safer with it.
I don't know if I would feel safer with it. Because that's just kind of a way of playing God as well.
Yeah, right. Right.
That can get it's putting a lot of power in humans' hands.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we to say that's not going to, they're just not going to start, modifying little humans to do whatever. No. That I wouldn't want to have either. It's a very interesting question, and I would need more research on it. But again, I don't know. I'm a naturalist. I think that ultimately would freak me out.
Yeah.
You'd really have to convince me.
Right.
So,
Great.
That's where I'm at.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Great answer.
Yay.
Would you consider eating something like this?
Okay. Well, to begin with, I'm not a vegetarian, so I don't have any issues about killing animals for food. I believe those sort of the Native American approach that I'm grateful for the life that I am taking to pursue my life or to continue my life. That's not an issue for me. The issue is quality, the taste, and most importantly, environmental. So it isn't so much killing the animal as the fact that if we can grow meat without using so much fuel and water in order to grow an animal, it takes 1 to 2 years to grow cattle to the size where they're ready for slaughter. It's just too much. It's too much time, too much energy, too much resources that we could be using to grow vegetables or to grow other foods. So I think I'd be open to trying it.
And my question is, let's just say it's safe. It's been proven safe, unlike other things we're aware of these days, like genetically modified organisms. This has been proven safe. It's been proven to be beneficial to your health. Like, it actually is health supportive. Like it meets your protein needs.
Okay.
And it tasted good. Now, would you have a knee-jerk ick factor reaction to it, or would you go ahead and eat it? Probably not. You would try it?
No, because
it was safe.
We're eating hydroponically grown plants, which is a far cry from meat grown in a petri dish, but it's the one baby step toward us controlling our food and deciding on what nutrients to give that food.
Right.
I would try most things as a chef. If it weren't going to bite back at me, as long as the meat doesn't bite back at me, I might try it.
And then, in some cases, yes, you would try, even if it would bite back, right?
No.
I would.
Well, that's you.
All right. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome.
Me personally.